Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, in last class, we have revised our third chapter, that is History of Computers. Today, little bit we revise. After that, we will do our fourth chapter. Okay. First generation computer. We In this chapter, we revise the generations of computer. How many generations are there? 5. So for today, first I will tell you about first generation computer. In first generation computer, some limitations are there. They can solve only one problem at a time. They are very large in size. The computers of first generation are very large. They are very expensive. To run them, large amount of electricity was needed. Means consume lots of electricity. And the storage power of these computers is no storage. Okay. So these are the limitations. That's why scientists search for a second generation computer. They invented second generation computers. Now advantages of second generation computers are, now size become smaller. They are faster than first generation, less costly than first generation. Electricity needed to run them was less than the first generation computers. They can store the instructions. Okay. Now, but it is but satisfaction is not there, because now also the computer is too large, smaller than first generation but larger. Now scientists invented third generation computers. The advantages of third generation computers are, computers becomes smaller, size become too smaller than second generation computers, less costly than second generation computers, speed is faster in speed, and electricity consumed in this generation is less as compared to second generation. Power consumption is less, easy to operate. Now they are available to a number of people. Means in third generation computers are available for the number of peoples. Okay. In first generation computers, scientists use vacuum tubes. Second generation computers में scientists use transistors. In third generation computers, the technology used is integrated circuits. Now is our fourth generation computers. Fourth generation computers size become too small now. They are the handheld device. They are become the handheld device. They work on a high speed. Now they are portable. Now they can store a large amount of data. The result given by them is also accurate. Power consumption is very less. Means you can see these computers in your computer lab also. Okay. Now we are on the fifth generation computers. Fifth generation computers. Today's computers are not respond to the natural language, so The goal of fifth generation computing is to develop devices that respond to natural language input and are capable of learning and self organization. Examples of fifth generation computer is robot. Okay, students, this is about the our third chapter. Now we will start our fourth chapter. Now, revision of fourth chapter, types of computers. You know how many types of computers are there? Four types of computers are there. You can say four categories of computers are there. First category is microcomputers. Second one is mainframe computers. Third is mini computers. And fourth one is super computers. Now we will discuss first one, that is microcomputer. A microcomputer has a microprocessor chip as its CPU. Microcomputers has a microprocessor chip as its CPU. It is also known as personal computers. These computers are also known as personal computer because only one person can operate it at one time. These are smaller in size and less costly than the others. Microcomputers are divided into four types. First one is desktop computer, second laptop computer, third handheld, and fourth wearable computers. Okay, now we will discuss desktop computer. Desktop computer is usually placed on a desk or a table. That's why it is called desktop computer. The main component called the system unit. Okay. In a desktop computer you can see a monitor, mouse, keyboard and CPU box. You can see these computers in your lab also. The monitor is either of a CRT or LCD. You can see the picture of a desktop computer here. This is monitor, mouse, keyboard and CPU box. You have already seen in your computer lab also the desktop computers. Now we will discuss laptop computers. Laptop. You have already seen the laptop computers. You can see this is a laptop computer. You can see this is a laptop computer. You can see here this is called the keyboard of computer, or you can see this is a touchpad. You are using mouse in a desktop computer. In place of mouse, in a laptop there is a touchpad. It works as a mouse. Okay. Now a laptop is a computer that combines the case, monitor, keyboard and the mouse in one unit. Okay. It has a trackball or a touchpad which functions like a mouse. I can show you. This is called the touchpad or mouse. Okay. Now our next is handheld PCs. You can see mobile phones at your homes like that. Like that, a mobile phone, a handheld PC is also a computer. It can also works like a computer. as your mobile phone can do anything, just like a handheld PC can do anything, or you can say PDA. PDA is the short form of Personal Digital Assistant. PDA, Personal Digital Assistant. It is battery powered computer. Your mobile phone is also run by battery. Like that, it is also a battery powered computer. It is small enough to carry almost anywhere. You can carry it with yourself anywhere. Okay. It is generally used to track of appointments or meetings and address etc. Most of the PDAs and PalmTop contains wireless networking or cell phone devices so that user can make telephone calls or access the internet. Just like your mobile phone, no wire is attached with your mobile phone. Like that, these PDAs are used as a wireless networking, means no wire attached for internet, means wireless. Without wire, you can access the internet and you can make telephone calls with the help of PDAs. Next is wearable PCs. Wearable PCs are such computers that are worn on the body. You can see the picture of a wearable computer. You can wear these computers on your body. Some wearable computers are basically desktop or netbook computers that have been scaled down for body wear. A wrist-worn personal computer is an example of a wearable computers. You can see this. This is the wrist-worn personal computers. Now, mainframe computers. These are the big, powerful and expensive computers uses to store large amount of data and process on it. Examples of mainframe computers are DEC DEC or ICL. Okay. Next is mini computers. Mini computers, these are smaller than mainframe computers and larger than the microcomputers. On them, hundreds of people can work simultaneously, used for the main used for the maintenance of accounts and finances. Okay. Our next computer is supercomputers. These are fastest and most expensive of all computers. These are used for weather forecasting, biomedical research, remote sensing, etc. Students, you know the example of supercomputers? India's Tata Eka is one among of the top 10 supercomputers in the world. It can do 117.9 trillion calculations per second. Per second. Now you can imagine the speed of this computer. We can't imagine the speed of this computer also. It is very fast computer. Okay. Now the revision of third and fourth chapter is over. Your homework is revise both the chapters very carefully. If you have any doubt, any query, you can ask anytime. I will help you. Okay. Your first term exams are nearer, so please revise very carefully. If you have any query, then you can ask to me. Okay, bye bye. Take care.